Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the channel where learning English is easy, relaxing, and enjoyable. I'm your host, Emma, and I am so incredibly happy you are here with me today. Seriously, before we even start, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for showing up. Because showing up, honestly, that is the hardest part. A lot of people think about learning English. They plan to learn English. But you are actually here, right now, ready to practice. And that already makes you different. That already makes you someone who is going to succeed. Okay, so today is a big day. Today is day one of a brand new 30-day challenge, and it is called English shadowing. Now, if you don't know what shadowing is yet, don't worry. I am going to explain everything, step by step, nice and slow. You know me, I never rush. I speak slowly, I speak clearly, and I take my time because I want you to actually understand me, not just hear a bunch of fast English words flying past your ears. We are not in a race here. We are building something together, one day at a time. So here's the thing. I tried English shadowing for 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes, one single day. And honestly, it changed something in my brain. I'm not exaggerating. I want to explain why this simple method, repeating English out loud right after you hear it, might be the missing piece for so many of you. Because I know so many of you can read English really well. You can understand a lot when you read it. But when it's time to speak, suddenly your mouth freezes. Your mind goes blank. You know the feeling, right? I know that feeling too. And I promise you, by the end of this video and by the end of these 30 days, that feeling is going to get smaller and smaller. And before we go any further, if this kind of video helps you, slow, warm, step-by-step English practice, please hit that subscribe button right now. I mean it. Subscribe now while you're thinking about it because we are doing this together for the next 30 days and I don't want you to lose me in the middle of the journey, okay? Deal? Great. Let's go. So let me tell you a little story. Years ago, way before this channel even existed, I was the one learning a new language. I was learning French, and oh my gosh, I was so excited at the beginning. I bought the textbooks, I bought colorful notebooks, I even bought little sticky notes to put on things around my apartment. Le frigo on the fridge, la porte on the door, all of that. I was so motivated. But then, a few weeks in, something happened. I could read French sentences just fine. I could understand a lot of what I read, but the moment I needed to actually speak French out loud to a real person, I froze, completely froze. My French teacher would ask me a simple question, something like, "Comment ça va?" which just means, "How are you?" And I would sit there, mouth open, nothing coming out. It was so frustrating. I remember feeling so overwhelmed, like my brain and my mouth were two different countries that couldn't talk to each other. I actually got a little burned out from it, if I'm honest with you. I started to dread class. I started to feel really self-conscious, like everyone was watching me and judging every mistake. And I almost gave up completely. I remember muttering to myself one night, just staring at my notebook, "I'm just not good at this. Maybe I'm not a language person." Does that sound familiar to anyone? Shh, I bet it does. But then, my roommate at the time, she was learning Spanish, she told me about this technique called shadowing. She said, "Emma, stop trying to translate everything in your head. Just listen to a native speaker and repeat exactly what they say, right after them, like a shadow following a person." And I thought, that sounds a little strange, honestly. But I decided to give it a shot, because at that point, what did I have to lose? So I found a simple French audio clip, something really short, and I just listened and repeated. Listened and repeated, over and over. At first, I felt so awkward. I felt silly talking to myself in my little apartment. But something started to happen after about 10 days of doing this. My mouth started to remember the shapes of the words. I wasn't translating in my head anymore. I was just speaking. It felt like a switch had clicked on somewhere inside me. And that, my friend, is exactly why I want to bring this method to you for English. Because I know exactly how it feels to understand a language in your head, but not in your mouth. And shadowing is the bridge. It's the cheat sheet that nobody told us about early enough. Vocabulary breakdown. Before we jump into practice, let's slow down and look at some important words and phrases from my story. I picked these because you will use them a lot in real, everyday English conversations. 1. Overwhelmed. This means you have too many feelings or too much information at once, and it feels like too much to handle. I felt so overwhelmed on my first day of French class. 2. Burnt out. This means you are extremely tired, mentally and emotionally, usually from working too hard on something for too long. I got a little burnt out from studying every single day. 3. To give it a shot. This simply means to try something, usually something new or something you're not sure about. I decided to give shadowing a shot. 4. Froze, or to freeze. In this context, it doesn't mean cold weather. It means your body or mind suddenly stops, usually from fear or nervousness. I froze when my teacher asked me a question. 5. Self-conscious. This means you feel nervous or embarrassed because you think other people are watching or judging you. I felt really self-conscious speaking in front of the class. 6. To mutter. This means to speak quietly, almost to yourself, often when you're frustrated or thinking. I was muttering to myself in my notebook. 7. A cheat sheet. This is an informal way to say a helpful shortcut, a simple trick that makes something easier. Shadowing became my cheat sheet for speaking. 8. To click. When something clicks, it means you suddenly understand it, or it suddenly starts working, almost like a light turning on. Something just clicked in my brain. 9. Consistency. This means doing something regularly, again and again, over time. Consistency is more important than doing it perfectly. Okay, look at you. You just learned 9 real, natural English expressions from one little story. That's amazing. Seriously, give yourself some credit right now. What is shadowing, really? Now let's talk about the actual method, nice and slow, so it's crystal clear. Shadowing means you listen to a short phrase in English, and then right after, you say it out loud, copying the sounds, the rhythm, and the feeling as closely as you can. You're not translating. You're not thinking about grammar rules. You are simply copying, like an actor copying a line, or like a shadow following right behind a person. Why does this work so well? Because speaking a language is a physical skill, not only a mental one. Your tongue, your lips, your jaw, they need practice moving in new ways, the English way. You can understand grammar perfectly in your head, but if your mouth has never practiced the movements, speaking will always feel hard. Shadowing trains the muscle memory of speaking, the same way practicing scales trains a piano player's fingers. And here's something really important I want you to remember. It is completely normal to feel awkward at first. It is completely normal to feel like you sound strange or like your accent isn't good enough yet. Please, please be gentle with yourself here. Every single person who speaks English fluently today once sounded awkward too. Every single one, including me in French. All right, are you ready to actually practice with me? Okay, get comfortable, sit up nice and tall, and let's warm up your English mouth muscles with some simple, short phrases. Remember, listen first, then repeat out loud after me, nice and clearly. Don't worry about being perfect. Just try. Here we go. Repeat after me. I can do this. Good. One more time, with a little more confidence. I can do this. Beautiful. Let's continue. Repeat after me. Today is a new day. Great job. Let's say it again, a little slower this time. Today is a new day. Wonderful. Next phrase. Repeat after me. I am learning English. Nice. Let's hear that confidence. One more time. I am learning English. You're doing amazing. Really, I mean that. Let's keep the momentum going. Repeat after me. Small steps are okay. Yes, I love that one. Let's repeat it once more, slowly. Small steps are okay. Perfect. One more beginner phrase before we move up a level. Repeat after me. Practice makes progress. Notice I didn't say practice makes perfect, because honestly, perfect isn't the goal here. Progress is the goal. Let's say it one more time together. Practice makes progress. Wow, look at you go. 5 rounds down already, and we are just getting started. All right, now let's step it up just a little bit. These phrases are a little longer, a little more natural, the kind of thing you might actually say to a friend. Take your time, there's no rush at all. Repeat after me. I didn't understand everything, but that's okay. So good. Let's try it again, with feeling. I didn't understand everything, but that's okay. Beautiful. Repeating out loud helps my brain remember. Yes, and it's true, isn't it? You're proving it right now. One more time. Repeating out loud helps my brain remember. Wonderful work. Let's continue. Repeat after me. I felt nervous, but I decided to give it a shot. I love that you're using that phrase from earlier. Let's say it once more. I felt nervous, but I decided to give it a shot. Amazing. Keep going. You're doing so well. Repeat after me. Something finally clicked, and it felt amazing. One more time, with a big smile on your face. Something finally clicked, and it felt amazing. I can feel your energy through the screen, honestly. Let's do one more intermediate round. Repeat after me. Consistency matters more than being perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Say it with me one more time. Consistency matters more than being perfect. Shadowing practice. Conversational round. Okay, this is where it gets really exciting. Now we're going to practice full, natural conversational lines, the kind of English you would actually hear in a real conversation between friends. Ready? Let's slow it down and take these one piece at a time. Repeat after me. Hey, I just tried something new today, and honestly, it really helped. Perfect. Let's break it down and say it again, a little more naturally this time. Hey, I just tried something new today, and honestly, it really helped. Great job! Next line. Repeat after me. At first, I felt a little silly, but then I got used to it. So natural. Let's repeat it once more. At first, I felt a little silly, but then I got used to it. Wonderful. I think if I keep practicing like this, I'll really see a difference. One more time, nice and confident. I think if I keep practicing like this, I'll really see a difference. You're honestly amazing right now. Let's do one more. Repeat after me. It's okay to make mistakes. That's just part of learning. Say it again with all your heart. It's okay to make mistakes. That's just part of learning. And one final conversational round to really finish strong. Repeat after me. I'm proud of myself for showing up today. One last time and really mean it. I'm proud of myself for showing up today. Yes, that's it! You just completed 15 full rounds of shadowing practice with me. How does that feel? Honestly, I hope it feels good because it should. That was real work, real effort, and you did it. One more round, just because you're doing so well.
Okay, I know I said 15 rounds, but honestly, you're doing so well right now that I don't want to stop just yet. Let's squeeze in a bonus round together, just for fun, just to celebrate how far you've already come today. Repeat after me. I'm going to keep showing up, even on the hard days. I love that one so much. Let's say it one more time, slowly, and really let it sink in. I'm going to keep showing up, even on the hard days. See? You did it again! 16 rounds now. You are absolutely unstoppable today, my friend. The psychology behind why this works. I want to take just a moment here to talk about why this feels different from other methods you may have tried before. So many language learners spend years silently reading and silently studying grammar rules, but they rarely speak out loud.
And here's the problem with that. Your brain treats speaking as a completely separate skill from reading. It's like the difference between watching cooking videos and actually cooking a meal yourself. You can watch 1,000 cooking videos, but your hands won't know how to chop an onion until you actually pick up the knife. Shadowing forces you to pick up the knife, so to speak. It forces your mouth, your breath, and your rhythm to actually move through English sentences instead of just recognizing them on a page. And when you do this daily, even just for 20 minutes, your brain starts building something called muscle memory for speech. This is the exact same process athletes use, the exact same process musicians use. Repetition out loud builds real physical skill. And here's something else, something emotional that I really want you to hear. A lot of learners feel shame around their accent or around mistakes. I want you to release that feeling right now if you can. Every accent is beautiful. Every accent tells a story about where you come from. The goal here isn't to erase who you are. The goal is simply to communicate clearly, comfortably, and confidently. That's it. That's the whole goal. I also want to mention something about consistency, because I think this is where so many learners quietly give up without even realizing it. It's not that they lack talent. It's not that English is too hard for them. It's simply that they try to do too much, too fast, and then they burn out after a week and feel discouraged. That's exactly what almost happened to me with French, remember? I bought all those notebooks, all that motivation, and then I nearly quit within a month. The secret, honestly, isn't intensity. It's small, steady repetition. 20 minutes a day, every day for 30 days will do more for your speaking than 3 exhausting hours once a week ever could.
Your brain needs regular, gentle exposure, almost like watering a plant a little bit every single day, instead of dumping a huge bucket of water on it once a month and hoping it survives. Plants don't grow well like that, and honestly, neither do our speaking skills. So if you only remember one thing from today's video, let it be this. Don't aim for perfect, aim for present. Show up tomorrow, even if today felt clumsy. Show up the day after, even if you forget half the phrases. That quiet, boring, unglamorous consistency is genuinely the entire secret behind fluency. There is no secret shortcut hiding somewhere else. This right here, 20 minutes a day, is the shortcut. Homework assignment. All right, before we say goodbye for today, I have a little homework assignment for you, and I really hope you'll do it because it makes such a big difference. Here's what I want you to do. In the comments below this video, I want you to write one simple sentence in English about how you felt trying shadowing today. It can be as simple as, I felt nervous, but I tried it. Or, this was hard, but I liked it. Anything at all. Just write it in English in the comments. And if you're feeling brave, and I really hope you are, I want you to say one sentence out loud by yourself right now before you close this video. Any sentence, just to prove to yourself that your mouth can do this. You already did it 15 times with me today. You can absolutely do it one more time, alone. This isn't about being perfect. It's about building a tiny, tiny habit. One comment, one sentence, one day at a time. And in 30 days, when we finish this challenge together, I promise you, you are going to look back at day 1 and be so proud of how far you've come. Okay, my friend, that brings us to the end of day 1. And I just want to say one more time how genuinely proud I am of you. Learning a new language as an adult is one of the hardest, bravest things a person can do. It takes courage to feel awkward on purpose. It takes courage to make mistakes in front of yourself and sometimes in front of others. But you did it today. You showed up, you listened, you repeated, and that is everything. Remember, this is a journey, not a race. We have 29 more days ahead of us, and I will be right here with you, speaking slowly, speaking clearly, and cheering you on the entire way. If this video helped you even a little bit, please give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you very, very soon. Waves and smiles warmly. Bye for now, everyone.